Hey everyone, hope you've been having a good year. This year was awesome for me. I joined Lambsfield and went flying every Wednesday, and it was awesome. We had great weather all summer, and last winter even, it really didn't snow. I've been able to get out flying a lot, but I haven't done a video in a while. Today I took off of work to do a little flying, and I figured I'd do a quick video about the Champ S Plus. The S Plus, great little 4-channel, brushless, has a lot of power, very light, and awesome for beginners because it has safe, which means in beginner mode it'll only tilt a little bit for turns. In advanced mode you get a little bit more tilt, and then you can take it off for some rolling and some stunts. It also has a GPS fence, which if you've been flying a while, having a plane in the air take over is really an interesting experience. When it hits the edge of the GPS fence, it simply turns around, and then it lets you know that you have control back by doing a little wiggle, and then you have control back. You can also hit the autopilot button, which is the panic button, and it will just go full throttle and keep going straight. So make sure you're flying in an open area. Like, I would not try it here, there are trees. Nice wide open area, and you can just watch it go, hit one side of the fence, turn around, go back. I literally stood there for 2 minutes watching it fly itself. What else about this guy? You can turn the safe and the GPS off. You do that, I think, when you first put in a battery. If you hold your rudder to the left, it turns off GPS, and if you hold your rudder to the right, it turns on GPS. Might have that backwards. I do that all the time. Check your manual. Always read your manual before flying, especially something that has GPS and other fancy features in it. It's pretty white, as you can see. It has nice orange on the bottom to keep orientation. The wheels are pretty good. I don't know what else to say about it. It's a Champ. Very easy to fly plane, and I plan on using this to help teach others how to fly this, along with the apprentice, of course, which is awesome at the field because it's a grass field. It's really hard to fly off of grass. So let's do a couple flights here. I'll try and get some close flights in front of the camera and put together a little montage of footage for you. And I do like it. Oh, it does have a little place for one of the little Spectrum FPV cameras if you so want to do that. I get really motion sick, so I tend to stay away from that, even though I own all the equipment. But yeah, let's fly the Champ S Plus. Touch and go. Brought a second plane for the other batteries. I can't fly this all day. But, I mean, it's had no power now for a little while. You can see on a windy day, it is just floaty. Does that tail steering? Okay, now it's just hovering. And not like a 3D plane. Keep it in a tight circle here. Definitely good for an indoor fun fly. You just hover slowly around until some other beginner pilot crashes into your plane and destroys it. If you've ever had that happen to you, leave your story below in the comments. Also, if you've ever almost been hit or have been hit by a plane at an indoor fun fly. My experience was a guy with a 3D foamy. I just happened to bend over to pick up my transmitter, and he went right over my back. And it was a soccer field, and I just happened to be next to the net, and his plane went right into the net. Wish I had video of that. I might have to run home for more planes today. I'm not flying this at 10 minutes a clip. That's a great battery life though, which makes this really perfect for beginners. A lot of people, when they ask me how long the batteries last, I say, well, on the really high power ones, 3 minutes. They look at me funny. I'm like, 3 minutes is all you really want to be in the air. You want to take breaks. Five minutes left. I don't think I'm going to last the whole 5 minutes. I have my inversion, my edge up in the car, and I want to fly them today. Really is just relaxing flying it this way. Four minutes. I think this is the longest I've ever flown in circles. Oh, a little early there. To be honest, in intermediate mode right now, I mean, I have a lot of control over it. I don't think I could actually crash it. Okay, I crashed it. Okay, that's enough of that. So this is the Champ S Plus. Boy, I had a lot of fun flying around for 5 minutes. I'm not even a beginner. So it's a great little plane, great little backyard plane if you have a bigger backyard. You can actually see what happens with the safe technology, the AS3X in the wind. If you're not giving it input and you turn it, the surfaces give a little bit of inflection to level you out in the wind. So if the wind goes like this, it automatically is trying to get you right back to where you're supposed to be while you're flying. Elevator, rudder. Oh, and just so you know, when you turn it on, you have to wait for the GPS to bind if you're going to fly in GPS mode. So I remember that you hold the rudder stick to the right, and it'll give on the ground, it'll give a wiggle to let you know that it's ready to fly without GPS. So you plug in the battery, you set it down, you're going to hear it do a little testing of the surfaces, and then you're going to hold your rudder stick down and right. You know, the same one that the throttle's on. Of course, before you ever take off, a good habit to get in is before you take off, you check all your surfaces. You make sure that when you hit rudder left, that your rudder goes left. When you hit your ailerons left, you make sure that your left aileron is the one that goes up. When you go ailerons right, you want to make sure the right aileron. And with your elevator, which right now is AS3X out, you want to make sure that when you go up, it goes, it's not moving. But when you pull back, you want to make sure it goes up, and when you push forward, you want to make sure it goes down. Even though it is beginner plane, I do remember when flying inverted, it has a nice roll, so when you go, you can roll it pretty quick, get inverted, fly around, get back when you need to. And alright, the battery hatch is a decent size. It's pretty wide. Mine came with a, I bought it at an auction, and the guy threw in one of the E-Flight 280s. I am fitting a Pulse 300 in there. It's a little tight, but it works good. So any of the 200 or 300 sides that are long and rectangle do fit in here. Thanks everyone for watching my video, and hopefully I'll have more for you soon. I have a Pawnee Brave Night Flyer coming in, and hopefully by spring I'll have the Convergence VTOL, which looks awesome. So catch you guys later.